And when the 1,000 years were completed, Satan will be released from his prison.
那1000年完了以后呢，撒旦必要从监牢里被释放出来。
And will come out to deceive the nations, excuse me, which are in the four corners of the earth.
他说呢，这个撒旦要出来迷惑地上四方列国。
Gog and Magog to gather them together for the war. The number of them is like the sand of the seashore.
就是哥哥和马哥叫他们聚集征战，他们的人数多如海边的沙。
And they came up on the broad plain of the earth and surrounded the camp of the saints and the beloved city, and fire came down from heaven and devoured them.
他们上来遍满全地，围住圣徒的营和蒙爱的城，就有火从天降下，烧灭了他们。
And the devil, who deceived them, was thrown into the lake of fire and brimstone.
那迷惑他们的魔鬼就被扔在硫磺的火湖里。
You see, now Satan is thrown into the lake of fire.
现在是撒旦也接着被扔到火湖里了。
Where the beast and the false prophet are also, and they will be tormented day and night, forever and ever.
那迷惑他们的魔鬼跟这些兽和假先知一起在必昼夜受痛苦，直到永永远远。
You see, the 1,000 years is not the end. Satan is still around.
那个千禧年呢，不是世界的末了，因为呢，撒旦还在这个世上，他只是当时被拘禁起来了。
He's still around, but he's tied up in prison.
他还在，但是呢，他当时是被捆绑以后拘禁在无底坑里。
At the end of that time, Satan will be released from his prison.
千禧年以后，撒旦要继续被释放出来。
He will immediately go about his old job of deceiving people.
他从监牢里一释放出来以后，撒旦就重操旧业，他到这个世上出去到处迷惑地上的四方列国。
Now the people of the world will be in somewhat the same situation that Adam and Eve were.
当时的人就很有这个所处的光景，很有点像亚当和夏娃所处的那种光景。
Everything around them will be ideal.
他们身边的世界是理想的这个世界。
Righteousness will rule in the world.
当时是有公义在治理这个世界。
Everyone during that time can expect justice.
在那个时候的人，他可以指望这个世上一切都是公正公义的。
The only difference is that death is still part of existence.
唯一可能的缺陷就是。那个时候，地上的人还是会死的。
So let's look back to Isaiah again, but this time Isaiah 65.
我们再来看以赛亚书，但是这次我们要看以赛亚书65章。
It's almost the end of Isaiah.
几乎在以赛亚书的最后，因为以赛亚书总共66卷，66章。
And Isaiah 65 verses 17 to 23.
在以赛亚书65章的17到23节。
For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former things shall not be remembered or come to mind.
在第17节说：“看哪，我造1216页，我造新天新地，从前的事不再被纪念，也不再追想。”
But be glad and rejoice forever in what I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem for rejoicing, and her people for gladness.
第18节说：“你们当因我所造的永远欢喜快乐，因我造耶路撒冷为人所喜，造其中的居民为人所乐。”
Say, I will also rejoice in Jerusalem and be glad in my people, and there will no longer be heard in her the voice of weeping and the sound of crying.
第19节，我必因耶路撒冷欢喜，因我的百姓快乐，其中不再听见哭泣的声音和哀嚎的声音。
No longer will there be in it an infant who lives but a few days, or an old man who does not live out his days, for the youth who will die at the age of 100, and the one who does not reach the age of 100 shall be thought accursed.
在第20节说，其中必没有数日夭亡的婴孩，也没有寿数不满的老者， 因为100岁死了，应仍算孩童；有100岁死的罪人，就算被诅咒。
And they shall build houses and inhabit them. They shall also plant vineyards and eat their fruit.
他们要建造房屋，自己居住，栽种葡萄园，吃其中的果子。
They shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the lifetime of a tree, so shall be the days of my people. And my chosen ones shall wear out the work of their hands.
22节，他们建造了别人，别人不得住；他们栽种的，别人不得吃。因为我民的日子必像树木的日子，我选民亲手劳碌得来的，必长久享用。
See, they shall not labor in vain, or bear children for calamity. For they are the offspring of those blessed by the Lord, and their descendants with them.
他们必不突然劳碌，所生产的也不遭灾害，因为都是蒙耶和华赐福的后裔，他们的子孙也是如此。
It will also come to pass that before they call, I will answer, and while they are still speaking, I will hear.
他们尚未求告，我就应允；正说话的时候，我就垂听。
And then the wolf and the lamb shall graze together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox, and dust shall be the serpent's food. They shall do no evil or harm in all my holy mountain, says the Lord.
第25节最后一节说：豺狼必与羊羔同食，狮子必吃草与牛一样，尘土必作蛇的食物。在我圣山的遍处，这一切都不伤人不害物。这是耶和华说的。
This is the life during the 1,000 years.
这是在讲新天地是哪里呢？是在千禧年的光景。
Death hasn't been removed yet from the world.
到那个时候还有人死去，死亡还没有被彻底的在这个世界里除掉。
But the life that is here is just as ideal as it can be.
但是那个时候，这个人的寿数呢，就像理想中你想活到多少年，通常可以活非常长久。
The curse has been lifted from the creation.
这个在所造之物、受造之物上面的这个诅咒呢，被除掉了。
So that all the carnivorous animals won't be eating other animals anymore.
那些食肉动物呢，它不再靠吃其他的动物来生存。
And so in this situation, now, in that kind of a situation though, for 1,000 years they have been living like this. Everything has been good. They didn't have disasters and all that.
在那1000年当中，没有什么自然灾害什么的，一切都是非常理想的这个社会，除了死没被除掉以外。
In this situation, Satan will come around again to deceive them.
在这么一种理想的社会里面，撒旦被释放出来以后，他又重操旧业，他来迷惑列国。
He will deceive them into thinking the government was not just.
他们会迷惑他们，那些就是不公义的政府，他们会受他迷惑。
He will instill the old rebellion into them so that he will be able to muster an army as numerous as the sand of the sea.
所以他因为这个缘故，他再次的鼓动迷惑地上的人，使得地上的人要这个抵挡神，悖逆，所以他就可以把他们聚集起来以后，像多如海边的沙子这样的人数来进攻以色列。
All these people were living there with Jesus as king, and they saw how the life was, the way that Jesus ruled was righteous, but Satan comes along and deceives them so that they want to rebel against him.
就像这个创世纪的时候一样，那个时候的人，千禧年末期的人，住在一种非常理想的一个社会环境当中，他们有公义的这个主耶稣基督在耶路撒冷做王，做世界的王， 一切都是非常的理想。但是撒旦被释放以后，他再次的像迷惑亚当夏娃一样，他现在再次迷惑地上的列国，起来要悖逆抵挡神，来聚集起来跟主征战。